I found a unique way to monetize my art, and I want to share my experience because doing so has completely changed my perspective on creative business and using business as a tool for social impact, and really reorienting my mindset around finances and resources towards being expansive. Because basically, if you consider business as a tool for social impact instead of just focusing on it as a thing for greed and money, it's like, okay, how do I invest my time, my energy, my financial resources into a system or structure to create community engagement experiences, create a product, create an opportunity to provide value for other people that then expands and grows a mission or a purpose beyond just financial gain. And the postcard project is really something that I think was really personally tied to my own identity and my own interests, and a tradition I had in my family, and something that kind of passed along from my uncle to across like all of us in my family. We like be spending, I'm stumbling. We be sending postcards when we travel. And I'm also a journaler, cue moleskin. And by allowing myself the opportunity to kind of take an interest in something that I was passionate about and like create a system around it, I've been able to not only make money, but create community impact experiences that like feel expansive for me and the people that engage with the project. So essentially, it's called You Have Friends. I'll link all the stuff down below, but it's a postcard project where we're trying to bring back handwritten mail. So we host interactive community events and pop-ups where people can write and send postcards on the spot, and then we mail them out worldwide. So in an age where like everything's digital and online, we really noticed like, hey, there's opportunity to create experiences in person that then spread, right? Like a postcard is an art print, and it's a moment of intentional communication and connection, because writing a little note already is intimate. Then it's personal. You have handwriting, you have the experience behind like when you thought to send it. It's basically saying like, hey, I thought of you in this moment and I want to share this moment with you. Here's a postcard. I'm traveling. Here's a postcard. I'm just thinking of you and want to send something and give you a surprise in your mailbox. Here's a postcard. Adorable. Love it. Amazing. I wish I had postcards in my bag so I could show you an example, but I currently do not. I'll do it later. But basically, the project was inspired because when I was 18, I was living with my uncle in Amsterdam, and every day, like, we would go walk up to the apartment, and there was this mail room, right? And he would check the mailbox and be like, oh, let's see if I have friends today. Oh, no friends, just bills and ads. And he lived in Europe. He was in Amsterdam. So, like, he was always traveling. And anytime he would travel, he would send postcards out to his friends and family. And throughout me living there and him living there, obviously, I've received hundreds of postcards from him. And then I started sending postcards to him. And it became a cute little thing where we would, like, joke on the postcard and write, you have friends, because remember, he would be like checking the mailbox like, oh, let's see if I have friends today. No friends. So we'd be like, you have friends, because there's like a mailbox surprise. Get it? So that's where the name brand came from. And then I've always been a traveler. I've always been a journaler. I was working at UCLA at the rec center, and I met Shaya, who is my co-founder now, and we both connected over being obsessed with journaling. Like, we are both journal girls to the core. And Shia also travels a lot, so we went on a road trip to Oregon, and along like all the different towns we would stop, we would get postcards, and I'd be like, oh my gosh, I have to send a postcard to my uncle. And then Shia kind of got into it too, and she was like, wait, this is so cute, I love it. And from there we just kind of like remained friends. We like jokingly send postcards to each other, and that's sort of how the project started. And we were like, wait, our generation doesn't send postcards, like, we should figure out a way to make this accessible and fun and make it sexy, cool, and fun instead of like an old snail mail grandma activity. Because right now, like, it's so funny when I'm going off sidetrack, but like when we do events, you'll get like the young people and they're like, oh my gosh, this is so cute and cool, I love it. And then the grandmas will be like, huh, like, I don't really get it, like, just send a postcard normally, because like to them it's normal. But it's cute, they always love it too. And it's just awesome because we get young people sending mail again. And when you get mail, it's so much more intimate and exciting and personal than getting a text or an email or a comment on social media. Everyone's online now. So when you really have that like physical artifact of like, hey, thinking of you, love you, it just hits. It really hits. But so we started doing, I'm just going to talk a little bit about the project and like how we kind of got it going. We started with like little markets and farmers markets, and like in LA there's all sorts of fleas. book festivals, etc. And we would just bring up a little table, set up our postcards, have a couple design options. People would write and decorate the postcards. We send them out worldwide. Then later, we kept experimenting and we shifted to a B2B2C model where essentially brands and businesses sponsor the postcard activation so that people can write postcards for free. And then we handle the mailing service and design custom postcards. And it essentially becomes an organic print marketing opportunity for the brand that's sponsoring, and like a really unique customer engagement activity where it's like on the ground, cute connection, like memorable experiential marketing. And it's interesting because it's two touch points, right? You have the sender and the receiver that's engaging with the postcard, and you're like, oh my gosh, it's just a postcard, but there's just so much more behind that experience that then translates to like, hey, like this is what our brand stands for, and it's cute and it's memorable, and now there's something on your fridge that associates instead of just like a flyer, you know? And by creating these connection experiences, I was like, okay, wow, like, first of all, people really resonate with the project and think of it as like a really beautiful, positive thing. I really learned, like, hey, like, first of all, our first round of designs were literally sketches that I had made years ago that were just like in my archive in my sketchbook. And as an artist and like a creative founder now, I just like never really understood my place in the art world. I thought that I, wasn't formally trained. I never went to art school. I always loved art and I loved creative projects, but I didn't really have a structure around them. And just out of the blue, here my designs are on postcards, and it's like informing the opportunity for us to like collaborate with other artists down the line for different collections, different collabs, etc. And TLDR, like I'm rambling now, but the point is it's really special to see how you can have something really personal to you and creative and like your art essentially, and by thinking of a system or funnel. And when you say funnel, like I think people think sales or like direct marketing and converting to sales, but I more so mean like how do you create oh my gosh, this guy's coming. More so mean how do you channel a system, like use your resources, time, and energy so that you have a system that creates an outcome and that brings people together and creates a product that provides value in some way and generates social impact. And I think that creative business can be used as a tool for social impact, and it doesn't have to be a greedy, money-oriented thing all the time. Anyways, I'm sitting in my purple chair, not purple, pink. And now I feel a bit exposed, so that might be the end of the video. Yeah, I think if you're an artist or a creative and you're looking for a way to grow your impact, that's another thing. Like, we have sent out thousands of postcards worldwide, thousands of mailbox surprises in people's mailboxes. It is impact, like that's just cool and awesome, and I'm so grateful and I'm excited. And I just think that if you are a creative person and you have ideas or you have art and you want to bring it out to the world, think about what's a system or structure I can put around this that will then create a container for energy, time, and resources, and money also to be invested in that container, so that with compound interest in time, it grows over time to create more expansive community experiences, more expansive creative opportunities, and like essentially allow your art or idea to reach more people and bring back to the world, and ultimately also make money. And then as you make money, you can invest more money into it so that you can grow bigger and wider and just create community-based business experiences that are expensive for you as the founder and the artist and the people engaging with your project. I love you. Good luck out there. And if you like this video, like and subscribe if you want. One day I'll have like more refined structure or like editing, but right now I just have fun talking to camera and like mind dumping and sharing my experience. Love you guys.